I feel incredibly lucky. Even when the alarm goes off at 6:15 and I'd really like to put the pillow over my head, I feel so incredibly lucky because I found my place in the world. I found what I'm supposed to be doing. Identifying children at risk, children who have been orphaned, and children who need a new home and a new family where they can grow up in safety and love. The day starts early. I think it starts even earlier as the kids get older and they're growing and they're harder to get out of bed.
In some of the houses, the kids wake up on their own, not in our house. You have to drag them out of bed in the mornings.
And by 6:30, everybody is seated for breakfast. These are not orphanage houses or dormitories, these are homes. Each home has 12 children that grow up as brothers and sisters with 2 Tanzanian house mothers and 2 volunteers.
And they will live in this house as a family, and this is their family forever.
A kid needs a family. A kid needs somebody to care for. A kid needs somebody to embrace, you see.
At 7 o'clock, we all gather from all the different houses and head off to school. And the volunteers drop them off at school, and those too young for school will go to preschool, which we have here at the village. We really rely on the volunteers in a big way. They're bringing not just that extra measure of love and hugs that we always knew would be important, but each volunteer introduces some new piece.
We're putting together a little puppet show for the kindergarten kids so they can learn good morning and good evening. Look at that. Morning. Morning. Hello, class. Say good morning, lion.
I usually go up to school around 8:30 and spend the bulk of my morning there. I have about 4 classes a day. What tense is this? Future. Celesta? Future. The future. How do you know? Our kids, some of them are really bright. And they have a lot expected of them, which I think is the big difference. We expect them to study, we expect them to be nice, we expect them to succeed, and kids respond to expectations. It's a lot more than just food and clothes. They're really loved and really taken care of.
At 2:30, everybody charges out of their school. So happy to be released, and it's back to the soccer field or story time, and it's just sort of general happy chaos.
Their accent down. Hello, but accent down.
I try and take the kids. We go on these walks and hikes, sort of. I let them pick where we go. So it's often interesting routes up hills and through rivers, and it's just a really nice way to get some one-on-one time because they really talk. We've had a lot of conversations about before they came here, what they remember and what they don't, and sort of what they have created in their mind too.
Each of the kids have a heartbreaking story of how they are survivors, how they've survived without food, without medical attention.
We are talking of the places here where people don't have something to eat. We are talking of the places where you sleep in the mud house. We are talking of the place that somebody sleeps on the floor, on the ground, on the dirt. At the same time being abused.
There is inside that hurt from such a hard beginning.
Most of these kids before they came to us were very neglected and didn't know what love was necessarily.
There's 41 distinct and remarkable personalities here right now, you know, and kids that have come from every sort of trauma that you can experience at such a young age, psychological, mental, physical, you know, and at the same time they come out and they're kids, and they're just wonderful little beings that you can play with and toss around and lift on your shoulders.
They're surrounded by other children who have come from the same kind of situation, children that they can bond with because they've all shared a similar background. And that, I think, increases the bond and family feeling for these kids. After dinner, it's bedtime. And after lots of dragging feet and volunteers saying, put your pajamas on, don't forget to brush your teeth, the kids all settle down, and then it's off to bed. And that ends the day.
What I think is very special about this place is that we are all a family. The children, the staff, the volunteers, and we all care about one another.
And so the next step is to build 3 more children's houses. I think the hardest part is that the need is so great that you can't build fast enough, and yet at the same time you want the experience to be such quality and to be able to function as an organization and truly as a family that you can't grow too fast.
There are so many people suffering out there. How can I share that? I just need to do something to help people who can, cannot give you anything back. They can just say thank you, and that's all I want to do.
And every time I leave this country, I feel like a little piece of me is not with me because it's always right here. This is my heart. This is the home of my heart.